Good to see us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining from. Good to see all of us. Good to see all of us. Good to see us. Hello, hi, morning, afternoon, evening. It is morning where I am. Good to see us all. Good to see us all. How you doing? I hope that your weekend started well and you're kicking it in. Hi, top of the day to you. Good to see all of us. Top of the day to you, Lily. Good to see us. I see all the awesome people joining. Good to see us all. Good to see us. Good to see us. I hope you're good and enjoying your life. Okay, so today's conversation is titled One Thing I Did to Succeed. One thing I did to succeed. Thank you, Mario. She says, you look beautiful as always, Edie. Thank you. Thank you. One thing I did to succeed. So I was thinking about it. I think it was during the week when my documentary came out, the trailer, the 3 minutes trailer. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's on YouTube. You can watch it through the link in my bio, or just input my name, or just type the title of the trailer, The Story of a Girl Who Stood Up for Emotional Intelligence in Nigeria. Just type the title. When the trailer came out, I was receiving feedback from all the corners of the earth, and something occurred to me. There were feedback from powerful people, achievers like me, celebrities, good people. Everybody sent me feedback, so I appreciate everyone, but some struck me, and the reason why they struck me was because I wasn't aware that they knew me. So that is the reason why I am focusing on them, not that I appreciate them more than the other people. No, I wasn't aware that they knew me, and I started introspecting and wondering how they heard about me or knew me, because these are global powers, global voices, and I was like, I've never done something for them one-on-one. How did they find out about me or heard about me or something? But something was very clear to me, and I thought I should share it with us, because I have noticed a habit on social media, and I think it's also in the world, where we do this particular thing so often that we don't even know that we do it. We are so positioned for it, and it is hurting us individually. It is hurting us. It is hurting our brand, everything about us. But we don't even know, because maybe we are wired to do it. We are so concentrated. We just want as much as we can from people. And here is what I'm talking about. When two people meet each other, if you're not careful, one is trying to be opportunistic and positioning himself or herself to get something from the other person. So one is thinking, how connected is this person? What can this person do for me? What value can this person offer me? It is always about what they can receive, what they can receive. Even in relationships, if you check social media now, you will see that there are many more people who are positioned to receive than being positioned to give. Almost every giveaway page, they are there. I don't have a challenge with giveaways, but when you are positioned for giveaways, positioned to receive, there's a challenge. And it is not because you lack something. What you really are not aware of is the fact that there's nobody who receives more than gives that succeeds. I will say that again. There is no one who receives more than they give than they succeed. There is no one who receives more than they give and they succeed. And I'll give you examples. So I take a stroll on social media and I see so many people who are always giving, position to give. I think I encountered Dr. Sam Adeyemi for the past like 4 days. He was teaching on, I think he was on YouTube, just giving and giving and giving. Someone at Dr. Sam's level is still giving. Like, Dr. Sam can be chilling. He has a legacy. He's made his name. He's made his wealth. He's globally recognized. Dr. Sam is on social media giving and giving. You will see him on LinkedIn. You will see him post messages. He's on YouTube emptying himself and pouring into people. I also see Pastor Pojo Imade. Beyond the fact that he's a pastor, I say something categorically. If he wasn't a pastor and he was in the business place, Pastor Pojo will succeed. He is always giving. There's hardly any conference or meeting that they don't have. I'm in the US here. I remember I signed up to one of their mailing lists and they sent me an email, and the email was titled something immigration, about helping you to settle down. If you have issues, call this number to help you settle down, this and that. Like, they are always giving, from their cell group to their teenage church. I see different adverts and it just looks like they've got you covered. Like, there's always something to provide a solution for you. There's always a design that has been created to make your life easier. I see my friend Shubomi to praise. Like, all of us are always looking for how to give and more to give, to empty ourselves and to keep giving. But the irony is that so many people are so positioned to receive. They are on different platforms, different walls, just jumping up and about to receive. I don't have a problem with you learning, but I have a question for you. That person that you have categorically said that has blessed you, has changed your life, their tweets, their posts, they've done so much transformation. When last did you give them something? Oh, and just before you say to me, oh, I don't have enough, I always say it. If you are not faithful in little, and it's also scriptural, you will not be faithful in much. Like, when last did you part with something? And when I say part with something, it can be as tiny as buying badges when they are having their Instagram live session. I take pleasure in buying badges. It can be as tiny as sowing a seed in their life. I remember during the pandemic, I was working back to back because people had issues, low self-esteem, depression, suicidal ideation. So people in my industry, mental health, we had so much to do. And one person that I kept listening to was Pastor Pojo. And even though I am an unofficial member of his church because I'm ordained somewhere else, I listened to him to a point where I had to go and look for his account number. Like, I felt guilty. Oh, thank you for buying the badge. Thank you. I felt guilty that I had received so much, I hadn't given anything. I had to go and look for his account number. Like, I just got to a point where I felt like I was robbing him. Never you have a mentor that you are not investing in. Never you have a role model. When people give to you, the least you can do is to give back to them. For example, buying badges on, I think badges on maybe Instagram, Facebook, is the tiniest. A badge is about 10 or 20 cents. But there's just this habit that I have seen that people want to collect and get from you. And I'm saying to myself, how will you ever stand out? When you hear the the gift of a man makes a way for him. No matter how tiny, from giving a smile, to giving words of affirmation, to celebrating people, to appreciating them. It can be lunch, it can be dinner, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive at all. It doesn't have to. I remember one day, one gentleman requested for my account number, and I told him, and I was asking him why he was requesting. He said, he wanted to give me something from the depth of his heart. And I was almost saying, don't bother, don't bother really. And he insisted, and I gave him my account number and he sent me 2,000 naira, and I was so humbled. I paid attention to him, and there was a day he was doing something and I supported him. Of course, the amount I gave him was almost times 100 or whatever he gave me. But the irony of it, if he hadn't given me that 2,000, I would never have noticed him. How would I have noticed him amongst 8 billion people? But the day he was dropping the 2,000, he didn't know that he was sowing a seed that will show up for him. Never you have a friend that would even suspect your heart of giving. What's the English? Yes. Thank you, Joseph. Never you have a friend that will suspect. When you genuinely love people, you give to them. I just find it very amusing that you call someone a mentor or role model. You have never given them anything. Are you serious? What are you really doing? You're just collecting. So your mentoring and role modeling is tied to the amount of impact that they have on you. No. Are you serious? It's like eating and eating and eating, and you are not evacuating. That is what it is. I have met people, good people, just because I sent them gifts. And I wasn't sending them gifts because I wanted something from them. No, I would just send a gift and write something. You've been a timeless inspiration. And it doesn't have to be an expensive gift. That's the irony of it. Are you aware that you can buy bottled water, like a pack, for people? You can buy for people that you genuinely care about. You can buy as many packs as possible. Almost everybody take, we all drink water, you understand? Yeah. You can buy something like that. You can even gift them the latest book or someone they probably call a mentor, because you know that they don't have that book yet. It just came out. Why am I saying this? Giving has given me platforms. Giving has introduced me to the world. I am always trying to give. Showing up this morning, it's morning where I am, I can be resting, be sleeping, but I'm you know what? Make it a habit of teaching and telling people what you have done. Don't put it all under your success is tied to God, yes, but be intentional about teaching people your process and your pathway. If you have a pastor that has been useful to you, when last did you give your pastor a gift? Do you know what it is to be a pastor? Do you know what it is to be a leader? Do you know what it is to counsel people for free? I don't do it. I don't counsel people for free. I don't coach people for free. That's my expertise. I don't offer therapy for free. That's my expertise. What I can do is to give you free knowledge. That is why I have 178 videos on YouTube. All the videos cost me money. It cost me time. It cost me makeup. It cost me energy. Do you understand? That is how I give. How can you have a mentor and you can't even retweet them? Do you understand? Somebody is helping you prosper. You can't do the same. How can you have a mentor? You can't promote what they're doing. You don't even have a copy of their book. You can't subscribe to their channels. You can't do anything to add value to them. You just want value. Really? Let me tell you something. If you want a shortcut to success, you must give. And it is not from, EJ, I don't have enough. No. Anything you have, thank you, Fadi, for buying the badge. Anything you have is enough. Give. If you follow me on Instagram, you will notice that I take pleasure in promoting and appreciating people. Everybody I appreciate, I don't know them all. When I say I don't know them, I know them professionally, like we know ourselves, we're professionals, achievers, but one-on-one, most likely not. But I take pleasure in promoting them. I take pleasure in subscribing to their YouTube channel. If I add myself to their subscribers list, it would be a blessing to them. If I watch their videos, especially when they have content, I love Bimbo Ademoye. I've written about her, Deyemi Okonlawon. There's an F young guy. I can't remember his first name. You know, I love Kemi Adetiba, Real Warri Pikin, all Shola Shobowale, Auntie Shola, Auntie Joke Jacobs, like almost everybody doing stuff. My mother is with me in Dallas. She got in yesterday. She wanted to watch a movie. Guess what I gave her to watch? King of Boys. You know, as a King of Boys vendor, as a King of Boys evangelist, I am not paid. I don't have any recognition title or my evangelism. But the fact that I am helping somebody else succeed is good. When I watch a good movie, I come here to tell people, like, I promote what gives me joy, free of charge. I'm not paid a dime for influencer. I'm not influencing Jack for anybody for a fee. No. Anything. If I encounter a good movie, eat a good meal, whatever it is, if it is good, I will discuss it. If it's not good, I will not. So I don't tell lies. I have nothing to impress anybody with. If it is good, if the thing entered my brain, you know when you hear when the bed will enter body, yeah, if it entered my brain, I will discuss it. I need you to take pleasure in giving. I need you to take pleasure in giving. There's a lady who just joined now, and Mrs. Maureen Ikeji. I remember one day I was lecturing somewhere, and it was a very tiring day. And I was in Lagos, Nigeria, and they just brought this gift box, you know, to my training center at Ikoyi, Lagos, and I didn't know where it was from. So my team members brought it to my office, said, oh, somebody said you should drop it. And I'm like, I hope that no bomb has bombed you or something. They were laughing. So I'm like, okay, let's see. And then I just saw her signature, and all she wrote there was, thank you for being a blessing or something. Like, it made my day. It made my day. It had candles, like body lotion, all those beautiful things that we women use, reeds, diffusers. You know, I put it everywhere in my office. You know, my brain was just sparking. You know, it made my day. I appreciated the thoughtfulness, the gift, the fact that, because people are used to people taking from them. I remember there was one day I sat down and I thought of Don Jazzy. He's always giving, and I sent him a gift. It was 20 copies of Soul Stripper. That's my book. Some of you still don't have it. You know, it's just very funny. And then something will now happen. You will now come and camp in my DM. Idi, I'm depressed. I already sachetized mental health and emotional stability. Pick a copy. It's for your sake. I read it. It's here. It's for your sake. I read my book as a mental health Bible. Like, I read it. You know, I just sent him because he's always on social media giving. There's a Dr. Ola Brown. Like, there are so many people. Victor Fatome. Those are even the names I can remember. You know, people are always on social media giving and giving. You cannot always be positioned to receive. You cannot be positioned for giveaway. You cannot be everywhere. Say, you're always blessing me, you're always blessing me. When will you bless them? You know, it gives, I don't know what to call it, but it's not good for you. You know the reason why it's not good? The world is crowded. People are always taking. You know, every day I wake up and I check my social media handles across board, maybe about 5-6 of them, Facebook, Instagram, I'm locked on Twitter, LinkedIn, you know, and then TikTok. Yeah. And then maybe Telegram or WhatsApp or stuff. Yeah. You know, I can count like daily. I have at least 10-20 people requesting for something. I don't have a problem with them needing me. No. The challenge I, however, have is that every encounter with you is a request. What's happened? Do you understand? Like every time you get in touch with people is to ask them for a favor. It's not a good brand. When will you say hello without an agenda? When will you check up on them without an agenda? When will you ask or do something for them? Like when will you genuinely care about them without an agenda? People cannot see your phone call, your missed call, and you already know what it is about. It's not good. Do you understand? When last did you sow a seed in the life of that person you call a mentor or role model? A seed is 1,000 naira. No, you can't tell me you don't have it. You know why? You have data to browse and surf the internet. You are eating well. There are some times that the seeds I give are all the monies I was supposed to spend for snail, my Chobani yogurt, and some other things that give me joy. I will collate those monies for months and I will give them out. I still have some monies I want to give, but I also don't want to create a culture for people to always receive. But I know some people genuinely need, but you can't always be in need. It's not, no, that's not how you were created though. From the little you have, extend it. You can't be learning from people Instagram live, YouTube live, Facebook live. You are not following them. You are not subscribing to their channel. You are not buying badges. You just collect and go. That's theft too. No. Like, drop something. Drop a subscription. Every channel I listen to, Gary V, Alex Hormozi, Marissa Peer, I watch Bimbo Ademoye, who else too? Those are the 4 people really that I listen to almost every day. I have subscribed to their channel. Dr. Phil, yeah, I like Dr. Phil also. I have subscribed to their channel. You know why? My subscription will go a long way. If 1 million of us call them our mentor or role models, they must see it. Let people see your kindness, your empathy, your dedication, your goodness. Don't be positioned to receive part time. When last did you give to your pastor? Oh, pastors have enough, me that I'm still hustling. I was hustling too. I am no longer hustling, and I can say that with my life. No, I'm no longer hustling. But one of the things I categorically did was to write the names of everyone who has blessed me, everyone who has made me who I am. And I sent them gifts, no matter how tiny. I sent them gifts. It was, in fact, there was one that I sent. The person had no idea. I think the person had to Google me. I always find the account numbers. It's not difficult to find. You can always get it from people who follow them, blah, blah, blah. And then people trust me to give me. You know, so there was one that didn't even know. You know, I think had to Google me, then got my details, sent me a DM on LinkedIn. That if since I got this amount from you, so thoughtful of you, by the way, why did you give me? And I just went ahead to explain that you have been a blessing to me, and I think that I should just say thank you. I remember a particular day, this has happened repeatedly. I'm on board, I'm sitting with people who have blessed me. I did that once to this gentleman in charge of Mount Zion, their dad, Daddy Bamiloye, yeah. I met him on an aircraft one day. The same thing with a pastor, one of the Ghanaian pastor, he teaches so well, I can't remember his name, teaches excellently well. You know, he breaks down the word. I can't remember his name right now. I will meet those people in the plane and I say something to them. It's not a lot of money. My conversation with them starts with, this is not what you deserve, but this is what I have. And I'm mentioning some names so that if you want to verify, it's okay. You know, I'm not just speaking abstractly. Why am I saying this? No matter how tiny. I have listened to this man's teachings repeatedly and he blessed me. I can't remember his name now. He's a Ghanaian pastor. Thank you. Yeah, Mensa Otabi, Pastor Mensa. I even have a picture with him. Like when Pastor Mensa teaches the word of God, you'll be looking at your Bible and staring. Did we read the same thing? Like, Pastor Mesa, what else did you read apart from this thing? It was the same way. I have mentors like Mr. Leke Alder. There's none of his books I don't have. In fact, I bought Mr. Alder's books to the point where I recommended to my tribe members because they know me and trust me. My tribe members bought all the books. Like, you would have thought that they paid me to evangelize, but no. When something shifts in you, evangelize to the point where it shifts for that person also, because as they grow, you will grow. Don't just chop and clean mouth. People are your role models, your mentors. You want to be like them. You have never gifted them anything. It's like a guy asking you out. Or somebody who likes you is asking you out. They are courting you. They say they like you, but they've never gifted you anything. Even as a guy, if you are asking a lady out, your birthday passed, PM, nothing. Something. You got a promotion at work, PM, nothing. You should know that giving is part of love. You should suspect the person that, no matter how tiny. I saw a tweet over the week where a gentleman said his girlfriend just got her first job and she got her first salary and bought him 3 shirts from the first salary. That's kindness. That's gratitude. That sometimes I want to buy things and I know that these things will be useful to my friends and I just buy different copies. Do you understand? What am I saying today? Giving is a platform and a leverage to success. Stop squeezing your hand. When people bless you and you watch their YouTube videos, subscribe. Subscribing you will not faint. You will not have any unconscious state or nothing will go wrong. Do you understand? Subscribe. Retweet it. Repost it. That's the little you can do. Do you understand? Every time people have to set up videos and stuff, it costs them a lot. Time, attention, makeup, clothes, then lights, and then camera, then setting up, like, just for what? And it's not everybody who ends on those platforms. No. I give videos on TikTok. I don't end on TikTok. I give videos on YouTube. Okay, YouTube has even written me a love letter that I now qualify to end. After how many videos? 178. Do you understand? 178 videos. Do you know the hundreds of thousands? Go and check the quality of the videos. Do you know the hundreds of thousands that went into it just because of what? Pro bono. Help other people also. In fact, I shared my story on YouTube. There's a video how I recovered and got over pornography or something. It has about 30,000 views. Then the documentary trailer, topics on anger, emotional stability, emotional intelligence, money, finance, love, relationships, hatred, anything is there. 178 different flavors. There's no buffet that has 178 different flavors, but you can find them on my YouTube page. Subscribe, buy badges, support people. Just like $1 will not squeeze you, like you will not vomit blood. Do you understand? Somebody sent me a message on Twitter today. He wanted to buy my book, Soul Stripper. And I said to him, I've watched you for a while and I can see that you give so much. I don't know how many copies you want to buy, but I will double it. That's my gift to you for all that you do. Like, it's simple. Promote people. Let people succeed because you want to succeed. One thing I take pleasure in doing is to help people succeed, especially people who deserve it. People that our values align. Because, people that we have shared values. If I see what you are doing, I will promote you. I will recommend you. And I don't have to come and send you a message that, I recommended you. If it's not necessary, it's not necessary. If I share your number, then I would inform you that I shared your number. But this mindset of always receiving and taking, you will see it also in relationships. A girl wants to date. If you're not careful, she's looking for an alleviation, poverty alleviation strategy, or an ATM, or a sponsor. Like, it's a boyfriend you're looking for. but somewhere along the line, he must carry your bills. Do you understand? A guy is also looking for a wife, but somewhere along the line, all he has written down about who his wife should be is like a living maid. Somebody who will wash, something they created a washing machine for, somebody who will cook, just have some crazy stuff. And you're like, do you want a slave or a partner? But it also stems from the fact that we just want to receive and receive and receive. When you meet people and the first thing you're saying is, what is in it for me? It's not good. Like in friendships, it is what is in it for me. People will even tell you that you've outgrown people and the strategy is just keep working as a social climber. No. When are you going to have or form a genuine bond? Like a genuine relationship. I've had friends for about 20 years. About 5 of my friends who've known for about 20 years. And I can tell you their names so that you go and track it. Priscilla is one of them. Toyin Sonwo is another. Sheon Shobo is another. Bola Lawson is another one. Then I have Omowumi Afolabi. I have Shubomi Plumter. I have their names at the back of my mind. Paul Anare is there. Anare and myself have been friends for about 20 years. Lola Agosu is there. I met Lola in 2001. Lola was still in my house. She came to see me. She flew down to see me. Do you understand? In Dallas. I met her in 2001. I have about 8 friends that I counted from my head that we've been friends for over 20 years. That means when we were teenagers till now, we have seen ourselves grow. So instead of coming up with an agenda and you've outgrown your friends, you are now forming a new league like Champions League. We are helping ourselves succeed. For my documentary, Sheon Shobo did all the voiceovers. Who else? One of my other friends did my makeup, Yinka Adebumi. Yinka has been doing my makeup for about 15 years. This one on my face, I did it all. This one is Edie's makeup. Yinka's makeup and Pia is the end. Yinka did my makeup. And then who else? Even for my clothes, the person who designed it, and I go for good people, the best in their field, not just for friendships. So I'm not saying support your friends who are doing good things, because there are some people who are very funny. They just want support and they will mess it all up. Those are not people I'm talking about. Support your friends who are genuinely adding value. Take them with you when you're succeeding. Don't be forming big boy and no. There's no problem with growing with your friends, doing business with your trusted friends, and just rocking and rolling together, because I think that some of them have been proven and trusted. So it's just okay. Today's conversation is titled One Thing I Did to Succeed, and that thing is I position myself to give more than to receive. Yes, I position myself to give more than to receive. If you position yourself to receive more than you give, you will not be as successful as you should be. And what I mean is, go and check out billionaires. Who are the ones who are giving to the world? And you're wondering why the rich is always getting richer. Sam Adeyemi or Dr. Sam is always online giving something. Shola Adeshaki is always online giving something. Like, you will just see givers. They want to keep giving. And some people are just positioned to receive. And you think you will grow. On every pro bono page you are there. On every, giveaway page you are there. On every, you are fighting for everything, dropping account numbers everywhere. No, it is not because you need something. It is because you haven't trained your mind to also give. There's a point in time when you will look at someone and say, how can I help you? These are my skills. How can I help you? How can I add to you? What do you need? How can I make life easier for you? I told someone, I said, I will be in Nigeria in October for an event. It is a church that is flying me in for the event to speak. And I told someone, she's not a staff, nothing. I just told her, oh, I'll be here in Nigeria for a couple of hours or days. I'll fly in, do the church work, and leave. I know the first thing she said was, how can I make your stay comfortable? And I smiled because that's the spirit. You know, the irony of it is that it was the person's birthday afterwards, and I sent the person money. You know, the funny thing is, if the person hasn't had, if the person didn't send that to me, I may not have remembered that it was the person's birthday or to give the person a gift, because all of us are busy. But you know what giving does for you? Giving interrupts. Giving disrupts. The person hasn't even given me anything. It was just a statement. How can I make your stay more comfortable? Do you understand? That's how to be human to people. And why is this person doing this? Because the person has said to me before that you transformed my life. How? She follows me on social media. It is not even direct contact. If the indirect contact is giving you transformation, what will direct do? Electric shock. Do you understand? If the indirect contact is transforming you, what would direct do? Just electrocute. Do you get? You cannot be collecting and collecting and collecting. You won't grow. And you can't tell me, oh, Edie, I'm hoarding. Wait, that salary of yours, is it enough for you? Is it feeding you? Are you aware that you can separate a part of that salary, write a note to everybody who has ever been a blessing to you before? Even if it's 1,000 naira, you can give to them. Who knows? They may actually need your skill. And because of that, the gift of a man has made a way. They can actually say, what do you do? Oh, I do this, I do this, I do this. Oh, okay, I was actually looking for something. Maybe you should try it out. Let me link you with my PA or secretary. Let's just try it out and see. What if 1,000 naira, $2, $3? Like, go and check everyone who gives. You know, when you hear the statement, givers never lack, the thing look like one English, and they are just looking for how to keep collecting. No. Go and check every soul that gives on social media, in life. Go and check how people rush to them. Oh, do you think if Don Jazzy needs something today? In fact, if Don Jazzy needs a kidney, I can categorically tell you, he will find nothing less than 3 donors. I can tell you. If Kemi Adetiba needs something today, do you know how many people will line up? Or Madam Shola Shobowale? Like, you should have something called equity. Just give. Just give. Like, just give. As a father, as a husband, as a child, always look for ways to bless people. Retweet, share, subscribe, help them announce, recommend. Like, do something genuinely from your heart to support somebody else's success and growth. Life is not about you alone. It's not about you alone. It's not about, oh, Edie, please, I need a job. Edie, please, I need Kiniko. Don't let people define you with a need. No. Don't let them see your phone call and already know, this one wasn't Grace normally, this one's only for something. No. No matter how wealthy people are, they still need things. Don't be deceived. There was a very wealthy man that it was his birthday. And all I had, and when I say all I had to give him, that's my level, really, so you don't have to do the same thing, was some couple of dollars, and I gave it to him. The irony was, he had said to me that, he actually needed some dollars to just take as cash, on his way, and then because of his country, this and that, he didn't have dollars. He wanted to get dollars from the bank. Something happened, he couldn't get. So all the dollars he had happened to be the dollars on his card. And usually he doesn't like traveling without some cash, and my dollars came in handy. And he prayed for me like someone whose life depended on the dollars. And this is somebody that I know that he didn't need my dollars. But you know, the thought behind it, you know, the irony of it is that a couple of weeks after, I got a call from a superpower, and it was this person who had recommended me. When I was giving the dollars, I usually give what's a concerned person. You know, meaning what's my business? It was just his birthday, and I just felt, no, I will not be an emotional thief. When people bless me, I will bless them. I will let them know. Do you know how many DMs I enter? And I just say to people, I like your videos. Thank you. I've learned from them. I like your something, Instagram live or whatever you call it. I buy badges when they are on live. To buy a badge, in fact, if you even buy 3 badges, it's less than $1. Do you understand? Don't say, it's very expensive. You know, don't let us have this scarcity mentality that, oh, what I have is not enough. What I have is not enough. Let me keep it. Let me keep it. No. I get into people's DMs, send them messages, encourage them, appreciate them. I don't know if they will see it, if they will read it. They don't even have to respond. But I take pleasure in doing it. Let's do more of it. Let's be human, not just be human beings. Terrorists are human beings. Wicked and evil people are human beings, but they are definitely not human. When you're human, you are led by kindness, compassion, empathy. You know, don't let us have this crab mentality of I must succeed above you or beyond you, or I don't mind you succeeding, but don't succeed more than me. I must be on top. You know, all these things that look like world war, dog eats dog. You want to destroy people to rise up. You want to shred people. Jealousy and envy will not allow you to promote. Somebody sent me a DM one day that if there's somebody who is secure, it is you. And I said, oh, what does that mean? He said, the rate at which you promote other people on your wall, it is security. Ironically, I don't know them. And I don't want anything beyond the fact that they give me joy. When I watch their movies, they are good for my mental health. I laugh, I play, I rejoice, and I'm happy about the gift. There's no week I don't watch Bimbo Ademoye. In fact, I think you should be releasing more YouTube videos. Bimbo is a talented news anchor. She has one channel now on YouTube, Yabarakat Therapy Section or something silly like that. Bimbo is everything tied to what a nuisance is. Like Bimbo is a supreme nuisance. She gives me joy. I don't even know how she pronounces. There's another guy. What's his name? I am remote that says one day Romisha. A contoba Romisha by legit ni. You know, she alone one lie enemy. One day Romisha. A contoba Romisha by legit ni. And then he goes on to speak in one rubbish tongue. And if he did for I am remote is a nuisance. When they did Romisha, a contoba Romisha by legit ni. I don't know how to explain it in English. Don't be angry. But I'm talking about YouTube channels. There's another one, Ali Abdal, that I listen to. Like, those YouTube channels give me life, give me knowledge, give me wisdom, and I take pleasure in talking about them, advertising them. Like, I also want to spread them. Like, I want to make wisdom viral. I want to make kindness viral, empathy. Stop squeezing and hurting. No matter how you hurt, that your money will not be enough. No matter how you hurt, that your money will not be enough. Send your money on assignment. Send your words on assignment. Send your seeds on assignment. Your mentor shouldn't beg you to subscribe to their YouTube channel or buy their book, especially when they have transformed your life. No. They shouldn't beg you to listen to their music or no. You can't always look for free things. If it is not free, you are not there. Have you seen your growth? Have you seen your increase? Is it as fast as you desire? What do you think is wrong? Giving has increased me. Giving has made me succeed and is making me succeed. Giving has announced me to the world. Giving has made a way for me to stand before kings and not mere men. People are flying me to other countries, all expense paid, everywhere, just because I give, and I give. All these free videos announce me to the world, but it cost me something. It cost me to look good. It cost me to put this brown makeup or whatever they call it, brown powder, and my glasses. And then I'm switching the colors of glasses so that you can just romance your mental health. And my lipstick, I can't be sleeping or watching a movie or something. No. But I would rather let people know what they can do differently. Give your kindness and your thoughtfulness. You cannot be positioned to receive every time. How can you say somebody has blessed you? Yes, you squeezed your hand like this. Come, let me whisper something to you. You are stingy. You are stingy. When you even check their walls, you even see it. It's always about come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. Give people value. Let them listen to something and be able to use it. Today, sit down. Joko, go and sit down. Write the names of everybody who has blessed you in the past 1 year. Send something to them, no matter how little. Go and subscribe to their YouTube channels. Follow them, announce their handles, their newsletter. Those are tiny things that take away nothing from you. You subscribe to 50 newsletters. You read them, or they bless you, you implement it. You have not told anybody. You just want to succeed alone. How? It's lonely at the top. You know why it's lonely at the top? Because when people were climbing, they were pressing people down. It's a crowd mentality. Don't come, don't come. I want to sit on the throne and then you are all worshiping me. It is lonely there. It is lonely at the top because you are not taking people with you. Go and check out Davido. Check out Don Jazzy. See how they give. Check out Olamide Bado. Do you understand? Thank you for buying the badge, Toyin. Check out Olamide Bado. Olamide gives. There was one time Skills came out and said Olamide paid for his video, one of his videos, and you can see him brought out Adekunle Gold. He's brought out, I don't even know who he signed under him now. These young people, their names are so plenty. There's Fireboy, there's something Joe Boy, there's something Boy. The names are too much. You don't even know who is who part time. But I personally love Olamide. I can tell you, if there's anything tied to his mental health, I will be there for him. If there's anything, there's Ashaketu here, tied to Don Jazzy's mental health, I will be there. Every celebrity I have worked with, I worked with them for free. And when I say for free, it is because they have given. So I'm not working there for free because they will advertise me. No. It is because they have given. There are some people who are on my list. If anything happens to their mental health, I will be their pillar. No, because they must not break down. They have given so much that they must know that some of us are anchors, are pillars. Do you understand? Olamide is a supreme giver. Davido is one. Don Jazzy is one. Who else do I see on social media? You just see good people. They are up, and they are up with so many other people. Ashake said it, that Olamide changed his life. Some of you here, Christian music you have never bought. No matter what they sing. God saved Dunsin Oyekan last week from an accident, and we are grateful. The irony of it is that I'm not sure you've bought his music before. It's free on YouTube that you're always listening to. If he has a book, have you bought it? Because some people now carried God, whatever God cannot do does not exist. We hear. How have you blessed Dunsin? That's the question. But all Dunsin's songs are on repeat. In fact, Dunsin can be coughing at home because you have listened to him for 72 hours non-stop. You have collected the entire glory in the CD or whatever it is you are listening to. People were screaming for his life, and I like it. The question I want to ask you is that how have you impacted Dunsin? How have you impacted Nathaniel Bassey? How have you impacted Victoria Orenze, Sinach, Frank Edwards, everybody that you listen to? What have you given them in return? Are you subscribed to their YouTube channel? Let's start from there. Do you share their songs? Do you buy their songs? Do you buy their books? There's this man that trends, Pastor Jerry Eze. This YouTube video, What God Cannot Do Does Not Exist. I saw it on CNN one time where they were talking about his page and stuff. I think he comes up, I don't know if it's every morning or something, but it's about 7 a.m. that I think he comes up West African time. If that man has ever blessed you, what have you done for him in return? Have you bought his books? Are you subscribed to his channel? What have you given him? Or you just go there as for assembly every morning, 7 a.m. and you've been going for 6 months and nothing has come out of your hand. I'm not saying offering, people offer offering to God and tithes. What have you given Pastor Jerry Eze? There was one day I logged onto it. The way he was praying, if not that I was in Dallas, I wanted to send him breakfast. This level of prayer is wilderness prayer. Is the prayer that engages spirits. Do you understand? How have you given Pastor Jerry Eze? Because there's a tendency, if you meet him one-on-one, you will hug him, you will ask for a picture. You will even tell him to pray for you. Those things are still centered on you. Do you understand? And then sometimes some people will not even be angry that they ask for a picture, they didn't answer. Who do they think they are? You, that you are angry. Who do you think you are? Why must they honor a picture with you? Celebrities. If not for us. Well done, Flamingo. If not for us, you are now giving us all your... My friend, what have you done for that your mentor, that your role model, that person that has transformed your life, that channel, that voice? What have you given them in return? There's nobody who has blessed me in the last 1 year that I haven't sent a gift. There's no soul. Nobody. I will promote you. I will be there. Like, you don't need to even appreciate it. I write about people who don't have to say thank you. It's not worrying me. I didn't write for them to say thank you. Hell no. No, but they deserve to know that kindness exists, kind people exist, and love without an agenda exists. Be there for people. When I see something that blesses me or something, I share it. If you are in my tribe, I'm always sending things there. I send video links, books, like stuff for everybody to grow. In fact, they will be tired of me by now. But you are too resourceful. Kilo day. I'm telling you. My newsletter is also there. You can subscribe via my link, whatever, on my channel on Instagram. Like, it's there. I write letters. I share my secrets. Please, today, one thing you must do is to say to yourself, I will start giving more than receiving. When my mentor is life or role model or somebody who inspires me, I will buy a badge. I will subscribe. I will retweet. I will share. Some people listening to me today, you have been following my wall. You'll be writing poem every time. You have not watched my trailer. You have not bought Soul Stripper. You have not done anything. But when I say that I have money to give, you'll be seeing them. I will win it in Jesus' name. Stop it. Stop it. That's not the design of God for anybody. You can't be alive when it's time to collect and to take. When you are not a latrine, it is only a latrine that collects and collects and collects without giving. You are more than that. You are not a being. It is only those beings that collect without giving. You must be positioned to give more than you receive. Give and give and give, and be sure and be assured you will never be stranded. I'm not saying give your house rent or your school fees. No. People of God, no. But give and give. Give your knowledge. Give your expertise. Put it in a video. Upload it. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Let people get something from it. Get paid for your expertise. I get paid for my expertise. I don't offer therapy or coaching for free. That is my expertise. That is an industry and you must respect it. Even though I find it very ridiculous, people expect free coaching, free counseling. Why? Do you expect free flight? If you want to travel to Dubai, is it free? Do you expect free surgeries? Do you expect a free meal? Why do you think coaching and therapy should be free? If it was easy, do it. Do you understand? People will go to school for 8-10 years to become a therapist or psychologist, but somewhere along the line, you think that you should just be in their DM for a free service. Some of you are comedians. I'm telling you. Like, you can't invest in your life. Buy Soul Stripper. No. Okay, don't even buy Soul Stripper. Go and buy any book on mental health. Just fix your mental health. No. We are waiting to break down. It will cost you so much to come back up when you break down. That is why evangelists like me are shouting. Do you understand? In fact, if you buy Soul Stripper, it's cheaper than a therapy session. Therapy sessions is like times 200 of one Soul Stripper. Me, if I say you should buy Soul Stripper, it's out of love because that therapy session is about 200 copies of Soul Stripper. Do you understand? So when people are helping us, when I watch, there's one guy I watch daily, Alex Hormozi. Alex and then Hormozi, daily. On a daily basis, he would upload like 3 or 4 videos. I watch all. I've subscribed, I've bought all his books on Amazon. Because you know me, I will not collect and not give. Chimamanda's books, I have all. There's nobody. Leke Oda's books, I have all. Mr. Oda, if you bless me, I will pay money. And it started even when I was poor. I gave out my library it was last year. Was it last year? No, it was about 5 months ago. I had over 1,000 books. I gave them out. Even when I was at university, I will buy books before food. I was very tiny. I was slim. I will buy books and books and books. So please and please, I know you have heard, you have listened, and you know. I am rooting for you. One key to success is to give more than you receive. And it is just not money. Money is good, gifts are good. But please give more than you receive. I will see you some other time. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your weekend. I am rooting for you. I love you. Have a fantastic afternoon, evening, and a wealthy weekend.